Hello and welcome to my channel. Today I am building the Baldwin house. I originally bought this house for the Strangetownness, so the property looks different to where I've actually placed it because I felt the house was way too fancy for the area I placed it in, as well as the Strangetownness story. So I mean, how can one working household pretty much afford this house? It just doesn't make sense, and the house just looked like too grand for the area. I felt as if it suited the goth area a whole lot more, so I moved it to that area, and luckily the Baldwins lucked out because it's a really beautiful house. It's probably my definite favourite I've built so far. I pretty much say that all the time, but I think this is the one at the moment. So as you can see, I'm just sort of building the roof. I really enjoyed that roof style. I think it looks really nice and really fancy. I used some reference pictures but also did my own thing. So I read that Willow Creek was based on New Orleans, however you say it, however you pronounce it. So I was going for that sort of style. I'm assuming this must be like the fancy area style though. So hopefully I achieved it. I've never been to the US, so I don't actually, let alone New Orleans. So let alone, I don't know if it looks similar at all, but it looks similar to the reference pictures, so I hope it does. But I really enjoy that style of homes. I think if I was going to go anywhere in the US, I'd love to go for a holiday in New Orleans. I feel like it's so beautiful from the pictures and it just looks so cool there. I honestly, that's my probably number one place I want to travel. And I really want to visit the grave site that they have there, with Marie Laveau's grave and just a really iconic graveyard, because yeah, it's just so cool how it's above ground. I don't know why graves are fascinating me, but they are. And it just seems like it's got such a rich history, and it just seems like such a beautiful city to go to, so I would love to travel there. So a lot of the reference pictures, the houses had filigree type around the houses, so I tried to add that. I'm pretty much going to add that sort of the filigree type of I can't think of the word of it at the moment, but yeah, pretty much all the houses that I'm making for Willow Creek are gonna have that build style, the build asset, I guess. But yeah, I really love this house. It's quite a big house. It's quite huge. Definitely too big for the Baldwins because it was originally for the Strangetownness. But I guess they just lucked out. If they want more children, there's enough space. I actually built several houses for the Strangetownness that were just way too fancy. So next week's video is also another Strangetownness house that was moved to the goth area, just because it just didn't fit in with the storyline I had in my head for that family. But I got there in the end with a house that I felt fit, so it was just really difficult with this spot of land, because the spot of land is near the Pancake sort of family area, and that's land plot was the biggest plot of land, so I felt like a bigger house was needed, a 2-story house was needed, but it was difficult to find a balance of, because it's not the poorest area but it's also not the fanciest area. It's like a middle class area, so it was hard finding a balance between the two, and I keep making it way too sort of fancy. But I definitely enjoyed the house. Hopefully you like it as well, and I'll see you next episode where I will be finishing off the interior. Please subscribe if you enjoy. I've definitely got heaps of more videos coming up 3 times a week, so I'll see you. Bye.